So today I would like to be of service to you, all my Q-mergers, my QMers, and I would like to help you develop some self-care, some self-understanding, some self-reflection, and build some self-reliance and self-awareness through this very interesting time. So anytime, we're put in an uncomfortable situation, it's actually such a magnificent time to allow yourself and watch yourself grow through that experience. So just like a seed in the springtime is fighting its way to reach, past the earth and into the sun, it's not an easy journey. Not every seed makes it and is able to pierce through the earth to reach and gain the sun. So getting a little uncomfortable and really concentrating your power is going to help you reach for a new experience. So what's really cool about getting uncomfortable is that we're in training. We're in training of being gladiators of love. Are we going to reach for the love in every moment, or are we going to dive deep into that fearful thought? This is always a choice we can endlessly consider in every situation. So I think it's important for all of us in that way to notice that. Am I reaching for love when it comes to my body? Am I reaching for love in my thoughts? Am I reaching for love in the decisions that I'm making through my day? Am I reaching for love in the actions that I'm delivering through my day? How are people responding to me? That is a great meter of where you're actually at. If people seem really fearful and agitated, that's probably the vibe you're giving them. And so it's something to witness and take in. And, good or bad, it doesn't really matter what is coming to us. It is the attitude in which we carry that is more important. So we're going to do a few things today. We're going to help you shift into this beautiful attitude of love, of being and reaching for the gladiator of love mentality. And I'm also going to help and prep you with some breath work and some physical movement, because these are really, really important self-care, self-love acts. One of the things that I've learned through my experience, if I'm not in my power, if I'm not healthy and strong, I'm not really delivering my fullness to the world around me. So it's an important meter for me. Am I in my power? Am I standing in love? And can I be of real service for others around me? And I can only be of real service to the people around me if I'm in my greatest strength. So I'm going to help you develop some of that strength and some of that power. And so come, let's play, let's exercise, let's love our bodies. So before we get into breath, sometimes I just like to do a few hand exercises. It takes the mind right into the body. So let's start with hands here. And I just want you to press these two thumbs into your heart chakra. Press them. And then I want you to press your palms together really strong. I want you to feel that tension, that pressure for a moment. Just feel that. And then relax. And then I want you to take your hands and just turn them towards me, just like this. And I want you to spread the fingers and relaxedly open them, and you're just gonna, I want you to just kind of open and close them as you move kind of up through your chakras and back down. I just want you to connect with all those fingertips and everything that they do throughout the day. It's quite a lot. And it's just a beautiful way to take the mind into the body. And what a beautiful place to take them, to the hands that do so much work for us, constantly working for us. So now I just want you to make a circle while your hands are doing this beautiful motion. And this circle you can go at any pace with your fingers moving. You could be faster if you want. You could be really slow and just kind of integrating that. And you could take the circle in the opposite direction if you want to play with it a little bit more. So it's just something to bring the mind to the hands, these beautiful hands that do so much for everyone, for ourselves and everyone around us. So let's bring the hands to the heart, and just like this, just take a nice deep breath. And then bring the hands back together. Let's just say this is a starting position. This will be kind of our base. And then I just want you to open your hands up, take your palms toward me, and then spread your fingers wide, and then bring them tight. And spread them wide, and bring them tight, wide, and bring them tight, and then a little pace to it. Take some speed to it. Just feel sometimes your fingers don't want to do what your mind is trying to tell them to do, but so we keep trying, right? And keep trying to have some control over the body. So now let's take just the pinky. We're bringing the pinky out, and we're going to bring the thumb out too. And these center fingers are together, and you're going to bring pinky and thumb together. And then I want you to take your 3 fingers and spread them wide. So this is a beautiful mudra. A mudra in Sanskrit is essentially movement of the hands. Eventually the hands, just like in sign language, enough movement of the fingers in the hands and we can begin to tell a story. So the movement of the fingers in the hands create a story. And we can communicate in that way. But today we're just going to exercise them. So you have this beautiful mudra, and I just want you to cross it in front of your heart and feel that for a moment. And then bring it above, keep it crossed over your head and feel that for a moment. And then bring them back to this center position and bring the palms back facing me. And now I want you to take your ring finger and bring it down, and your thumb and your ring finger now connect. And instead of keeping these fingers wide, I want you to tighten them together. So you have this new mudra. So anytime you connect a finger to the thumb, you basically are creating a mudra. So, and I'm just being specific. So this one we're going to hold nice and tight. And I want you to bring it into your heart. I want you to place the right one in front of the left hand. And then you're going to take the right hand and bring it underneath the left hand. Keeping your left hand there, just draw the right hand above your head. Beautiful. Now bring your hands back to here and we're going to switch. So your right hand is closest to your heart and your left hand is closest towards me. And again, we're going to go down and under the right hand and up through the chakras and just hold for a moment above the crown of the head. Beautiful. And then bring it down to this heart and open up again. Bring the hands, the palms facing me again. Now we're going to take the middle finger, we're going to drop the middle finger down. And I want you to connect your thumb and your middle finger. And you make like a beautiful little circle. And so the rest of your fingers, I just want you to kind of let them fall around that circle like flower petals. So they're just kind of curved around. You have these beautiful circles here. And I want you to bring them into the heart. And the right hand is going to come underneath the chin. Right hand underneath the chin. Left hand underneath the elbow. And this is going to be super fun. Let's see if you can do this. And you're just going to switch. Do it nice and slow at first. We're crossing the energy line here. So we're bringing the right hand, crossing the heart all the way over to the elbow. And doing the same thing on the other side. Now, this is getting more storytelling, right? Who am I? Where am I going? Who am I looking at, right? So, it's a little bit more of a picture, right? Of a character. So, let's bring the hands back to the heart here, and then back to the center position. And we'll do the last finger, the pointer finger, and touch it to the thumb. Let's bring it to the heart. Try to fan your fingers back like flower petals. So instead of straight, they're just fanned back like this. Yes. And we're going to play with the wrists a little bit. So we're going to rotate around the elbow where the right hand comes out and then comes back in. And the left hand comes out and comes back in. Let's try a little faster. Out, out, in. Now we're going to move it simultaneously. One hand at the heart, one hand on the outside. Back and forth. And this feels quite dance-like. And we are. We're dancing with our upper bodies at the moment, and we're absolutely dancing with our hands. You can almost see them as partners, talking to one another, playing with one another. So now I'd like you to take your hands and just fan your fingers out, keeping your thumb nice and tucked in. So fan them out just like so. And I want you to cross them. This is often a picture of a flower, like a lotus flower. You can kind of see that. And then, just for fun, take your pointer finger and press them up towards each other, creating a beautiful star. And let's take that star and just place it above our head and let it float there. I just want you to breathe into the star. Take some breaths into the star. And on your last deep breath, exhale and slowly open the star. And come back to our center position. Wonderful.